Hey, it's Diane, long time no see. Hey, today I want to just give you a houseplant tour of the plants I have here in my home. Are you ready? Let's get started. Hi there, friends call me Rex. I'm a Rex Begonia and I'm from India. Get a real good close-up of them. Look at that. This one does bloom too, but it's not the bloom that's pretty, it's the foliage. Euphorbia, it's more of a cactus-like plant, and it really does hurt when you touch it. And you can see all the new growth coming. Look at that, check that out. It's by a south window, gets sun, really good sun. And I propagated this one a while back. Now you can hear my fish tank. But as you can see, this one's gotten really, really big. Let's check out the new growth right there. Look at all those coming. So obviously it likes where it's at. The lighting's making this a little hazy in here the way it looks, but can you see that okay? Look at that. If I could have them all out in one room, I would, but there's just not enough windows. The original ficus fig tree. It's the one that's over 30 years old. And it's in a east-faced window. Gets a little sun in the morning. It will need some work with it. I will need to trim off some dead branches, but otherwise it looks pretty good. It's in a really big pot, and as you know, this is the one I propagated off of, and I will show you those babies. They're not babies anymore. They've gotten really big. As we look through here, you can see a lot of the dead, but these don't get a lot of light on that side, and if I had somewhere to put them, I'd put them in a different area, but it's surviving right here. But look at it's up there to the ceiling, so it's a nice big one. You can tell over here by the window, look how thicker the leaves are. So it doesn't need it would need a really big window to really thrive to the fullest, but I'd say it's doing okay where it's at. And I just water this once a week. Like most of my plants, I just water them once a week. Let's show you the babies now that grew up. Here's one of them. This is the one I propagated, and some of you have maybe seen them videos, and I'll probably put a link on this video when I propagated. As you can see, look at this. It's in a bigger pot, and I got to show you something. Here's one that's in a smaller pot. These guys were propagated at the same time, but it's in a smaller pot. I need to get it repotted. So it grows like this one right here. Isn't that amazing? I water these once a week too. Really good, and then let them sit. But look at that. They're both pretty good, but I know I need to get that one repotted. My Leopard's lily. I used to have these in single pots, and I put them all together one day, and I said, I'm tired of all the little single pots, and I put them in my south window. And look at them now. Look at this. They're just nice and full. Look at my peacock feather. Pretty decoration in my pots. These are in my south window also, and they just got done blooming. As you can see here, had lots of blooms. I need to start trimming these off because they're pretty much done. But look at the fullness of them. And they're just gorgeous. and they're easy to care for also. Here's my pothos. Look at that. I just love that it hangs down from the ceiling. And I have trimmed this a few times. Check it out. One of my favorite houseplants because it's so easy and it's one of the most popular ones you'll see around. This one's got some variegation on the leaves too. Have watched my videos in the past. I love spider plants, and this is one that has gone crazy. I've had it for a while. You can see all the babies, and I'm going to show you another one that I propagated off of this one. Look at all them babies. It's actually in a north window. It actually would probably do better in a different area, but it's not doing too bad here. One of my prayer plants, propagation one that I put in this big pot. Check it out. I do have some issues with the browning on the tips and stuff, but I know now that that's probably the water that we use here. But look at it. It looks like it needs a good trimming. I'm going to be doing some propagation on that very soon. Here's my original prayers plant that I propagated off of. And it's just out here sitting in a room. It's not by a window. The room's got a lot of windows in it, but it's, I would say, low light, and it's still doing okay. I mean, if you can't, it can be done. They do better. I do like them better with a little more lighting, but you do have that option. My red Tango Begonia. Isn't that got some really pretty color, and it's blooming south window right now. Spider plant. These are I took babies off the other plant and I made another one. They're up on a stool. They do so well up on a stool as they can just hang there and be very neat looking as they grow new spider babies. But look how full this is. Check it out. It's a big plant. Before long, I suppose I'll have to do something with this one too. But it's in a north-facing window, and it's doing pretty good. A silver-spotted philodendron. It's really kind of pretty, and it's really easy to take care of. It handles low light pretty well, but I have it hanging. It usually does pretty well where I have it, but you can see it was pretty long, so I just and wrapped it around the basket. Succulent, a Manfred Mangave Bloodsport. I've had this for several years in here, and I've kept it in the same spot, in the same pot. It don't seem to grow much when you keep it in a small pot, which is okay with me. You know, it does okay here. What I like about it is the pretty color inside there on the leaves. Anemia. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right, but it's called Golden Bay. It's really pretty, and it does bloom. These were white, but they're done now. But it's got a pretty leaf. That's why I like it. Haworthia window plant. I just have several of them together in one little pot. Had them here for a long time now, and they just do really well. Water all these plants just once a week, and they do fine. Here is the zebra succulent. I have it in a little open terrarium, and it does pretty good, really. As long as I don't overwater, I'm fine. I got one here, and then I have one over here that actually is going to bloom. So very cool. These are nice because they do get some offsets on them, and I can always make new plants. Look at that. Aren't they pretty? That's my houseplant tour. And you know, I haven't been on for a while. I haven't made any videos, and I just had a little bit of time, and I thought, well, why not share what I have here in my home and share with you, because I think it's kind of fun. Houseplants are popular, people love them, and I kind of keep the ones that are easier to take care of, and ones that I can share and let you guys know the ones that are easier to take care of. And they do good here. I have a few in my south window, and I also have some on my north facing and east facing part of our home. Just know that you got to just try different areas in your home to see where they do best, and just trial and error sometimes, and just to see what works and what doesn't. So I hope to be bringing you more videos. It'll probably be more for like outdoor stuff. I've been doing some work out in the gardens, downsizing, because it's just getting to be too much weeding. And so you guys all take care. I thank you very much, and I'll try to get to some of your questions here on YouTube. We'll talk soon. See you on the next one. Bye.